Oh, Carlos. Carlos. Come on, Carlos. I'm referring to Karlous Miller, y'all. I was all prepared. I seen the headline and I was fully prepared. I watched the video fully prepared to turn on my camera and defend you. In case y'all don't know, if you're new here, a lot of times I see the culture piling on to somebody and I look at it from my perspective and I'd be like, yeah, I'm being too sensitive, right? So yeah, that's kind of what I do here quite often, right? So what's rocking is Karlous Miller. By the way, I can't do that today, right? Just so we're clear on what direction we're going in. Karlous Miller. So no, let me back up a little bit. SEXXY Red posted a picture on Martin Luther King Day. It was like, a AI generated Photoshop. I guess that was AI back in the day, whatever you want to call it. An edited picture with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. staring lovingly with a real thirsty gaze in his eyes, looking directly at SEXXY Red, like they're facing each other. And Dr. King looked like the way the picture's set up, it looked like Dr. King is ready to risk it all, right? I did see that picture, right? But again, a lot of things don't bother me, right? I've said this on numerous times. It don't bother me, right? But what I hadn't done was put myself in the position, of permission to speak freely for this video, right? Because this is kind of serious. I don't want to put no pause around Dr. King and all that, right? Anyway, Dr. King, what I hadn't done was put myself in the position of Dr. King's family members, namely like his children. Now, yeah, that's simple. Like I hadn't done that. And once I did, it's very easy to see what's wrong with that. You understand what I'm saying? So Martin Luther King's daughter, Dr. King's daughter, responded. She hollered at SEXXY Red directly on Twitter. And not directly, but I mean in the public forum, not like in a DM or whatever, but she regulated the situation. She spoke and told her how she felt about the situation, right? And SEXXY Red responded immediately and very humbly. She like, no disrespect. I see it. Blah, I wasn't trying to blah, blah, blah. Somebody sent it to me. I thought it was innocent. I shared it. Blah, blah, blah. I don't mean to disrespect y'all. And she took it down and all that. Shout out to her, right? Because, some people like to be loud and wrong. You know what I'm saying? They be telling you how you supposed to feel about such. About a situation that ain't got nothing to do with them in real life. You know what I mean? What I be doing, I just be trying to offer a different perspective to to stop the figurative violence, the dragging that be going on. Like, hold on, where's our compassion? You ever see somebody? You ever have road rage? Are you a road rager? I'm telling you this from a former road rager. And most of the times, the people aren't trying to piss you off. They made a mistake. They were on their phone. The same way you make mistakes and you be on your phone. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to be so angry. It's not like they out to get you. Right? Anyway. Just a little perspective. Y'all be having road rage online. You understand what I'm saying? It's like y'all just start going from 0 to 100 in 0 seconds flat. So I be trying to, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, SEXXY RED respectfully responded and retracted her post. You know what I mean? And then Dr. King's daughter responded back with even more love and a little bit more understanding. You understand what I'm saying? Like, no shade. She like, you mean a lot. You know, she said all kind of sweet things to her and all of that, but further explain how this could be harmful, right? And enter Karlous Miller. And Karlous Miller is funny. Son is wild funny to me, right? You understand what I'm saying? He's one of my favorite members on favorite cast members on Wild 'N Out. I would watch the what is it, 85 South show, but the day is only 24 hours long and you can't watch everything. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I rock with Son. And one of the reasons I think Son is so funny is because he's so relatable. We all know a nigga that we all know somebody that is something like Karlous. Where he don't, man, ain't nobody trying to hear that y'all talking, man. And go and do it and go right against the grain. You understand what I'm saying? Go step on the toe that everybody swore they wasn't supposed to step on because you don't care. What he gonna do to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't mean him no disrespect, but I ain't worried about that nigga neither. What you gonna tell me how to talk, right? And them niggas be hilarious. Most of the time. But this one right here, what he does is he goes and posts a picture. He goes and gets a picture himself photoshopped in a picture with Dr. King himself, right? And they just chilling, like they out somewhere, or whatever. I didn't examine the picture, but they're in the picture together and they doing whatever, right? And he says, Bernice, I believe that's Dr. King's daughter's name, right? Bernice better not, don't nobody show this one to Bernice, so she better not, or I hope she don't see this one or something like that. That's where he went wrong. Because here's the thing, right? I myself, a few Martin Luther King days ago, I had stumbled across a picture of Martin Luther King like this, with this pose, right? I didn't know if it was Photoshop. It could have been real, right? To me, as far as I know, like, you know, I've heard stories that kind of paint Martin as a bit of a real nigga too. You understand what I'm saying? So I ain't know, you understand? I wasn't being savvy, you know. I mean, I wasn't vlogging then, and you know what I'm saying? But whatever. It was Martin Luther King Day, and that's how I felt because that's how I felt. But I was standing by that. It wasn't like a. It's like I was trying to be funny, but I was being dead serious at the same time because that's how I feel about our conditions. You understand? The fight Son fought, you know, while a lot of people think he may have won that fight or may think we came up this far, I'm not saying that we haven't had no progress, but it ain't what a lot of people think. We still in the hole, right? And you know, I don't talk like this all the time, but that's just how, you understand what I'm saying? If you ask me, this is how I feel. There's a song that was made. It was for the One Nation album, not the one that Tupac originally worked on, but the Outlaws went. They eventually brought it full circle, and they put out a version of it, fire version of it. There's a song on it called Malcolm and Martin, right? The hooker says something. The hook goes something like, "We the grandchildren of Malcolm and Martin." You understand? Won't be no peace and no justice. This is the last generation you gonna pluck with, right? He said, "We the last generation. No, we the grandchildren of Malcolm and Martin. Won't be no protesting and marching. No, we tired of the protest and the marching, something like that. Won't be no peace and no justice. We the last generation you gonna pluck with, right?" And the song's fire. It's monumental. I'm on there with Young Noble, Smith and Wesson, Buckshot, and Chuck D is on the song. And Chuck D did his thing too. My verse went something like this. Let's see. It says all lives matter except the black ones. America, huh? Y'all just having a blast, huh? Refuse to beg for freedom. Y'all won't even ask, bro. Y'all keep voting and protesting, or we could mash something. Mash for the same dream Martin had for us. So what if that ish don't add up? We mad, son. If Dr. King watching, if Dr. King watching, he probably be like, shoot back, pluck it. Malcolm would be like, I told you niggas, strap up no more. Getting our ass bust, trapped and clapped for nothing. They built this country on our backs, you bugging. Anyway, y'all get where I was going. So that's how I feel about the whole thing. So when I posted that picture, you understand what I'm saying? Like it was funny if it's AI, but if that was a real picture, then that's yeah. You understand what I'm saying? That wasn't that. You understand what I'm saying? What Karlous did wasn't that. You understand what I'm saying? And then he put Bernie's name. Is that her name, y'all? I'm sorry if I'm messing it up. I seen this. I was revved up about this one. I needed to come. I wanted to come in here and talk about this. Pause. No pause. Understand what I'm saying? That's where he like you don't taunt. Like I mean, like nobody said nothing about my thing. That could be just because I'm not that famous. Maybe people could have maybe people understood my sentiment. You understand what I'm saying? But I got no pushback from mine. You understand? I mean, granted, this was different. You know, the amount of cancel culture is going through phases, and that maybe it wasn't in that phase that it's in now. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. But has Karlous apologized? I heard he took it down. Right? Did he give a what I'm saying, sincere apology? Karlous funny, B. Like Sonny's, Sonny, he just that type of, his own. I feel like his biggest error in the matter was tagging, or mentioning. I don't know if I'm not sure if he tagged Dr. King's daughter or whatever, but he mentioned it. He mentioned her, and yeah, nah, son, nah. But welcome to the nation, though. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your tour guide, your host. President, I'm the king around him. The landlord, owner, tenant, janitor, I'm off the damn floor. With you. If you don't follow the rules, which all you gotta like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. All notifications. If you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation, then leave us a super thanks or a cash app. We actually prefer the cash app, but y'all do. Y'all don't listen no way. Lucky this a free country here. Monster Nation, that is. Cash App tag will be in the description along with the Bandcamp link for all of y'all who would rather hear me rap than to hear me yap. All of my mixtapes is there, from Slang Rock Volume 2 all the way back to Shell Shock. And a new one is about to drop. It's called Nonviolent Rocko. Nonviolent Rocko. So y'all can see I don't gotta slap niggas and jack and pull. No, I ain't gotta do all of that in my rhymes. I'm nice. Anyway, when the Circle video is out there, go check it out. About to shoot 2 new videos off of the Crownsville album. Be on the lookout. The BCC video is out. It's just me, not the entire BCC, but spread the word. Help me help you help hip hop. You always talk about hip hop then. Help me help you help it. Spread the word. Made it to the end of this video. Yeah, let me get 4 peace signs. Rock on, rock going.